Hey there, guys. Just wanted to say hello and see how you are all doing. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to talk to you for a minute about digital business cards. Digital business cards are an innovation that they're going to help you to build your business. One of the things that people are finding with their direct sales business is that they are running into issues with getting duplication. This pretty much is where you get your leverage, where you have an army of people out there seeking opportunities, seeking customers for you. This is what you want. You want your business to build, you want your business to grow, and for that you need to build a team. One of the troubles that new consultants run into is saying too much. It's easy to get excited, and then you get get moving your mouth too much. And there's a famous expression: the less you say, the more you earn. And that's because you really want to let the tools that have been developed by marketing experts do the work for you. Rather than trying to reinvent the wheel and say something in your own way, you want to try to use the tools that have been provided by your company to get that message in front of people, and ideally even to do the presentation for you. So you want people to watch those presentation videos that have been created by your company. You want people to look at the the slideshows or the business presentations or whatever that have been provided by your company. So what's really critical is being personable, building relationship with people, and allowing the tools to do the explaining. So how do you get people in front of the materials? And this is one of the questions. People find it awkward to talk to people about the business that they're in. In the case that I'm with Ambit Energy, and I'm an energy consultant, so I help people tap into savings free of charge. At the same time, I help other people who are interested in building a business to become consultants. Well, how do I get them to become consultants? I need them in front of the materials so they can make a proper assessment. Unless they've made a proper assessment, unless they've really seen the business presentation, for them to just quickly say no is not fair to them because they miss out on a great opportunity, and it's also not fair to me because I have something that they really should look at that can help them either save and earn. And at the end of the day, this is what we want to try to do: is transition people from a no to a yes. And people these days, they've been pitched on so many things that they are almost on an immediate no. And so what we want to do is we want to remove those emotional roadblocks. And that's not going to happen if we're selling people things. At the end of the day, there's an expression that I heard from one of my senior consultants who's been helping me out with my business. And he said that, people will buy everything, but they don't want to be sold anything. And so that comes down to, you walk into Canadian Tire or you walk into an electronics store or whatever, and somebody runs up to you and they're immediately essentially saying, are you going to buy, are you going to buy, are you going to buy? Well, that makes you want to run away, right? I mean, you want to go in there and you want to have a look around and then look for a representative to answer some questions that you have about something that you saw that you liked, right? So that's what we want to do, is we want to reproduce that healthy experience in our businesses where we present information, we make ourselves available, and that's really the key, is being available to people and to be helpful and to make their experience with us and with the business a good experience. So I was looking for ways when I started my business, my Ambit business, of getting that material in front of people. And to be honest with you, I made a bunch of mistakes out of sheer enthusiasm, and I'm told this is pretty common. That people do this. And so what I'm trying to do is continuously, one of the experts in the industry in direct sales was saying, his name is Eric Warre, he was saying that in your business you need to plan, do, and review. And so essentially, you make a plan, you put that plan in action. That is the doing part, and then you assess. And if you're making small adjustments, small changes, small improvements, then you're going to ultimately attain the goal of a successful business. And it's actually not really rocket science. I mean, I've been in business for 22 years in my computer business, and it's a continual innovation. It's a continual progression, and especially as the industry changes and new technologies come out, it's important that we move with what things are happening around us. Now, one of the things that as I was saying, what we're trying to get is duplication, and we're trying to get people in front of the materials. We're trying to get training in place, and we're trying to make the process simple and to remove some of those roadblocks that are there, both for consultants and for people that we would like to approach. So I was looking for a tool that could help in the process. There are tools that are already provided by the company, but those tools are kind of post-acquisition. They're after the fact, after you've sort of got somebody to the point of being interested in looking more so at the business presentation. But there wasn't really a system. There wasn't really structured tools and training that were very sufficient in terms of getting somebody in front of those materials in the least sort of offensive way that's not going to send up the red flags. So I went on the hunt looking for training materials and tools to get in front of the the potential prospect easier. So one of the things that I found is this technology called digital business cards. And I'm going to show you one. We're just going to flip over to it in a second here. But essentially what it does is it puts your information, your business, your contact details, any social network profiles or whatever that you have built in front of the person quickly and easily. So, this can be very helpful when it comes to, like I say, getting that information in front of people in a way that doesn't send up red flags. So I'm going to switch over to my other screen here, and what you're going to see is the digital business card that I've created, and this one's actually marketing my digital business card business. So the beauty of this tool is that not only does the tool itself give you the advantage of setting information in front of people quickly and easily in a mobile friendly way. For example, you can put in here a video, presentation video, and it's like an explainer video, and you can also put in some taglines and some content and so on. Then you get down here and you can plug in your own buttons, which link to resources that you have on your site or different sites. You also can plug in your social network profiles, as I said, and you can bump down, and you can notice that you have your title and buttons that they can click on their mobile device to, for example, launch their phone application with your number already plugged in, send you an SMS message with the touch of a button, send you an email with a touch of a button, or even to grab your location just by clicking a button, and it will automatically launch Google Maps with your location already there, and then they can just click their directions button and get directions to you. So this is all quick and easy, straightforward. This could be a way where, for example, you could have a business card that is an event business card. In this case, we have an information card about digital business cards in this business. One of the other things I wanted to show you is that not only does it put that information in front of people, make it put it like first and foremost in front of them, showing them your face or your logo or whatever, your promotional video and so on. But when they interact, one of the things that happens is that you're going to start to see in your back office, you're going to start to see, leads being captured, and you're going to start seeing when people have viewed each individual campaign that you've set up. you're going to see when other people who also have digital cards, when they've updated their card, and you can check out their cards. And this gives you another opportunity to network even within the digital business card system. You can set follow-ups, and you can see when people have, you can even set those follow-ups to occur after they viewed your digital business card. It's like an automatic chain where you send out information to people, and then you see if in fact they've engaged with it or how many times they've engaged with it. You can also, as I was showing you just a moment ago, you can pop open a stats screen and you can see how that particular digital card has been operating over the last, say, day, week, month, year, whatever. You can see what they actually engage with on the card to see, what have they used. Well, for example, somebody clicked on the phone button to send to actually dial my number. Another person actually watched the video. 2 people watched the video, Turbocharge Your Business. So that's here. They clicked on this and they started watching it. So you can see the engagement statistics, how long they spent on your card, unique views, and how many total views. That means that out of 10 unique views, we had 33 total views, which means that those people, some of them came back multiple times. You can see different campaigns that you ran, and just the responses. So you can see here, you will hover over that and you can see, get a free digital card. This one here, get a free digital card email signature. So I've set up different campaigns to track the traffic that's been coming in from different sources. So you can see here, like my biggest source has been by using an email signature in my email that I send out. And people have been clicking on that. And that shows me that that's a good source for traffic and a good way of promoting my digital business card and getting that information in front of people. This another source is I set up a domain which forwards to my digital business card. And I can see that already, and I set that up just a couple days ago, and already I've gotten 3 new people that have come to the cards just from my domain. So this is really very useful to show you just the engagement that you've been receiving on a given card. So let me just flip over. I'm going to close this. I'm going to go to another card, more to do with the Ambit opportunity that I was just showing you. Now what I wanted to show you here is that with digital business cards, you can notice how I've got them set up in categories, and in this case to promote different aspects. This one's for Ambit training, this one's for Ambit acquisition. I've got digital business card cards. I've got cards for my upsales business, my Feed My Sheep Farm business. I'm going to show you this one here for a second before I go over to the Ambit card. This here is the Feed My Sheep Farm card. This is just the default card. It's a business card for our farm. And we have a little promo video. Upsales is one of the companies that I run, and we create promo videos for clients. And so this is just one of the promo videos that we've created, and this is for Feed My Sheep Farm, which is a business that we run. We raise naturally raised livestock and sell meat and various other products like fiber art products, including wool and dryer balls and crocheted things and felt and all kinds of things that are related to, including soaps, handmade soap and things like that. So people can go to this website, this digital business card, I should say, and they can read a little blurb about our company. They can go down and visit our website, or they can enter our giveaway draw. This is an example of how this enter our giveaway draw is an example of how you can link cards together. So if we click over here, it's going to fire open another card. And I don't know if you heard that in the background, but that was a notification that somebody opened my card. So you see someone viewed your campaign, and you can, when they view your campaign, you can go ahead and you can track that. You can see, oh, hey, they opened that. And so that opened the enter our giveaway draw. And on this card, they can see this is the gift giveaway. Free draw, fill in your details below for a chance to win. And down at the bottom, that's where they fill in. They can see, once again, those same contact ways. They can contact us by phone. They can contact us, on our landline. They can SMS, send us an SMS message. They can send us an email, and they can also see the location of our farm. And once again, when you click on that, it's going to fire open your Maps application and show them directly how to get to our farm. And even you can see here that we set up in Google Maps with our upsales business, we can set up locations for your business in Google, so that when people go to your Google Maps location in Google, they can actually see, photos of things for your business. So your logo, things related to your business. So it could be products, it could be the outside picture of your establishment, whatever the case. And this is actually created in Google Maps, and we can do that for your business as well. So that when people look you up in Google Maps, you actually have information there for people to review, and they can actually write you a review right in Google Maps. So that's a very handy feature as well, which we can get up and running for you. But you'll notice that that was just activated by just clicking on the Maps icon, the location icon in your digital business card. This connects your different, it's like a hub for your business, and it allows you to direct traffic to resources that you specifically want people to see. And in this case, we've set up this draw where people can enter to win this gift pack. What that does is that enables you to actually establish relationships with people and to stay in communication with them through email campaigns, newsletters, and so on. So that's a very handy feature. What you want to do is you can connect cards together and then use that to generate leads, and then you can follow up on those leads. So I'll just flip over to the back office again. So that's one example. We did that with our Feed My Sheep farm business, and now you can notice that we'll flip over into, I'm just going to go to the Ambit acquisition. And we have 3 cards here. Again, these are connected together as well. So I have this card pointing to these two, the Ambit Energy Credibility Resources and the Zoom Training card. And so when I click on this, you'll see my Ambit Digital Business card. If we pop down here, you'll see there's the Ambit Opportunity video. You can put multiple videos into your digital business cards, whether they be hosted on Vimeo or whether they be hosted on YouTube. You can add as many buttons, although you don't want to fill it up too much, but as many buttons as you want. And you can link those either to other digital cards, or you can link them to resources on the internet, whether they be Adobe Acrobat files or files hosted in your Google Drive, or resources that are available on the net, whether they be different services that you want to connect people to, or even links on websites. So it's very powerful. Again, being able to connect people to your various feeds. So whether in this case they can click here to go to my Instagram feed, and that pops them right over. And you can set up your Instagram with little tags here, get saving, get paid, phone number, so on. You can also link in other profiles and update those feeds. So for example, hopping them over to our Twitter feed, and then they can see my Twitter feed and updates that have been posted there. So that's just an example. Here's the credibility resource card that I showed you in the other screen. This opens that other card, and notice the bing in the background that indicates that somebody viewed my card. Ambit Energy Credibility Resources, fastest growing privately held American company, Inc. 500, various other resources. Okay, another video at the bottom, the Ambit story. They can watch the Ambit story, find out more about the background on this business. That was the credibility resource card. Then the Thursday Zoom room presentation training. This flips them over to another card, and they can sign up for the second Thursday of the month or the fourth Thursday of the month training with Mike Snow's group, who they do trainings twice a month for Ambit and digital cards. So that shows you just some of the power of this. Another feature I just want to touch on before I let you go is the ability to create untrackable links for your cards. And whether that be just the card itself or a specific campaign, you can create QR codes that people can scan with their phone, and it will bump them right over to the link. And so just by pointing their camera at this QR code, they can actually, when they do that, it will bump them over. So like, for example, it would do the same as if we copied this link and we went over to another tab, pasted, and it will take us to that card. The same thing would happen if they scanned this code and it brought it up on their screen of their phone. They clicked on the link, and then it took them over to their to your digital card. So this is just a brief rundown on just a quick 20 minutes on digital business cards and the value that they can provide you for any kind of business, any traditional bricks and mortar business, direct sales business, affiliate program, or whatever. So that's just a basic rundown. I hope that's been helpful to you, and I just encourage you to check out and send me a message, either text message or a message in Messenger, in Facebook. Drop me a line and let's get you going with digital business cards. I'm happy to get you up and running, happy to get you trained, and get you the information that you need to help either promote your direct sales business. We can work with you and help create your cards and get them set up so that you can create duplication. Because essentially what you want to do to create duplication is you want to use these cards to put the materials in front of people. Then when they become a consultant, then what you want to do is you want to show them, look, that's how I got you involved with the program. Now you use digital business cards. I'll clone them over to you, and you can simply go ahead and start using them. We'll change your details and get you up and running with these same digital cards that make it easy. So just before I let you go, one last thing. How do you get the digital card in front of people? Well, somebody says, hi, how's it going? And you say, good, how's it going with you? The normal conversation. And then what happens is you go through the normal, where you're from and what you do and all that kind of thing. How's your week been? All that. When they ask you what you do, what you tell them is what your primary source of income is. So you tell them, that you're, working at Wendy's, or you're working at CIBC, or you're working at, Tower Publications, or whatever organization you're working with. And then you say, and I also started a part-time energy business. And then, go on and say, so tell me more about what you do. And you just kind of drop that in there about the part-time energy business. And that's just an example. I'm talking Ambit Energy here. Of course, this would be the same thing if you say, well, I'm building a, part-time business helping people have healthy water, or something like that. Whatever your digital business, whatever your direct sales business or affiliate program or other business that you want to market. And then you kind of continue on having a conversation with them, and hopefully they'll ask you more about your business, and then you can get them to scan your QR code for your card, or send them over a link so they can view the card. And ideally, on your card, have some kind of a campaign where you're able to capture their contact details And that could be through a giveaway, a draw, whatever the case may be, where they fill that information in on your digital card and it becomes a lead in your system that you can follow up with. So I hope that makes sense. Like and share this video, help us to get it out there in front of other people. My number is 403-690-4636. Feel free to give me a call and we can get you started with your own digital business card. All right, thanks a lot and have a blessed day.